A storage facility has two different sizes of storage units. Both unit types are in the shape of a rectangular prism. The larger storage area has a volume of 2,700 cubic feet. The smaller storage area has dimensions 1/3 the size of the larger area. What is the volume of the smaller storage area? Well, if we're talking about rectangular prisms, let's take a look at the FCAT mathematics reference sheet to see what kind of formula we'll need to do that with. It says here the formula for rectangular prism's volume is length times width times height. So the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. So in the case for our large storage area, we're dealing with 2,700 cubic feet equals length times width times height. So we know the smaller storage area has dimensions that are 1/3 the size of the larger. That means that I have to take the length, width, and height for each of those new dimensions, each of those new sides, and divide them by 3. I take a third of the old length, a third of the old width, and a third of the old height. When I do that, I multiply straight across. The length, width, and height for my numerator is length, width, and height. My denominator is 3 times 3 times 3, or 27. This means that my new volume for the smaller storage area is going to be 1/27th of the larger storage area, the previous storage area. Because I had to multiply 3 times 3 times 3, I'll have 1/27th of the original volume. Now that may seem like a crazy way of looking at it. You might be saying, that's just crazy. You might say, you're crazy to put it that way. In the words of Cosmo Kramer, when told he was crazy, he said, "Am I crazy, or am I so sane that you just blew your mind?" And when he was told that something was impossible, he replied, "Is it so possible your head is spinning like a top?" That might be your case, folks, so let's look at it a different way.